The key to a good alpha, number one, is an inner aura. The inner aura of strength, control, and calmness. An alpha, as loving and guiding as he could be, is also somebody who could drop his emotions in 2 seconds. If you ever watch a wolf, and if you study wolves and pack behavior, and I had a wonderful opportunity, not necessarily, well, I studied wolves for 5 years in captivity, but I also watched wolves in their raw state, and they weren't necessarily wolves. I had the lucky, I could say, gift of having a ranch in Toronto where there was a coyote den no more than 200 yards from my house. I studied them for 3 years just watching them. All the behaviors from every year on was very consistent. The cubs were never allowed to go beyond the elders. They weren't allowed to wander off. They weren't allowed to basically get into fights with each other. They would play games, but there was no fighting. They weren't allowed. As a matter of fact, my hound dog used to go down there and bug them all the time, and you watched almost amazingly when that hound dog came forth that the older dogs, or the older coyotes, sat there and stood in front of those cubs and protected them, almost with precision. And the cubs automatically knew to go behind their parents or their packmates. How many people have dogs that do that? Literally, have dogs that immediately go behind them, no matter what distraction, no matter what goes on. Yours does? Great. Excellent. But how many others? I've been watching this morning and I didn't see that. I see a dog sitting there and another one's there and the dog's flying. Let me go see that dog, or let me go kill that dog, or a person walks in and the dog's going, oops, I keep losing this. And the person is walking in and the dog's pulling him to go, I want to go see that person. What's that all about? Is that alpha? Or is that what we've been all taught? That's how we socialize.